Alrighty, I'm back again with week 3 lecture video response number 2. 3 questions. First question says, is there evidence that groups can influence others? Number 2 says, how can a marketer use group influence to build brand equity? And then number 3, provide an example of a real company who uses groups to influence purchasing behavior. I'm going to kind of tie number 3 into number 1 and 2. So here we go. So basically, from the videos that I read or that I watched, there's 2 influential types of groups. There's membership groups and there's aspirational groups. Membership groups is something that you're presently a part of. For an example, maybe like an LA Fitness gym membership or a Gold's gym membership, something like that. You're already a part of that. Aspirational groups is something that we aspire to be, some group that we aspire to be a part of. For instance, like Harley Davidson or Rolex. Those are 2 well sought after companies that a lot of people want to be a part of. So for instance, companies are going to create ads to make us interested. You have another thing of exposure that's called mirror exposure. If you see something more often, you're more likely to buy it. Then you have group cohesiveness. For example, Harley Davidson, when someone buys a bike, they hang around others that also ride. No one really wants to ride alone. They have something here in Daytona, Florida called Bike Week. A lot of people go up there. Some people may, when they first start riding, they might not have all the decked out gear, all the appearances, all the accessories on their bike. So if they're around other people, that could influence them to change their clothing style, or go buy a new bike or add accessories to their bike. So you could fit more in, you'd be able to ride with them more often. Reference groups are things that we don't always use. For example, for simple products or low risk products, we don't really need influential people, their opinion or an expert's opinion to know like what that product is about. For instance, like if you buy a new flavor Gatorade that comes out, you're not going to call a friend and be like, "Hey, did you try this? Let me try this based on your experience." No, but more heavier investments. For example, like Rolex, like Harley Davidson, or I just purchased solar panel, for instance. And 2 of my really good friends have solar panel. They influenced me to get that. Rather pay a higher FPL bill, you could pay solar, and that's investing in your home as well. Basically, evidence shows that buying luxury products, you're more likely to be influenced by others that have knowledge of the product and are interested in the product. This is an awesome topic. Very interested in hearing everybody else's experience.